What's up, doll collectors, hobbyists, fabs, and besties? I'm Toya, an adult doll collector. Welcome to my miniverse. One of my favorite things to do is to create things that I have seen or experienced in real life, in miniature. I went to the Atlanta Botanical Gardens to see the garden light show, and it was so beautiful. Totally got inspired, and now I want to make something smaller in miniature to use as a backdrop for doll photography. So let's make a box. For this project, let's use a cardboard box. We only need the scene to be large enough to take a photo. A while back, I ordered another 65th anniversary Barbie when it went on sale so I can have one to customize. It was shipped in this Mattel box, which is a very sturdy cardboard. It's a little over 11 inches wide, just about 14 inches tall, and 3.5 inches deep. I cut the top of the box to a height that can fit on my shelves. I cut down one side and along the bottom to open it up. Now we have to decide how wide we want our scene to be. For the back of the box, we can use scrapbook paper or pictures from calendars and magazines, or print out a picture. We took this photo at the Botanical Gardens, and I just printed it out to use as my backdrop. This is just printed on one piece of paper. I need it to be a little larger. However, as the picture gets larger, we do lose some of that sharpness and it's a tiny bit more blurry and uses more ink. I'm going to put all 3 sizes on my blog so you can decide which one you want. The largest printable takes at least 4 pages for a scene that's about 23 inches wide and 13 inches tall. And the 4th printable is for the bottom. And there's another printable for just the ground. So this could be 5 to 6 pages. The single page printable is good for calico critters and other small dolls. And the medium size can be used for a quick headshot. I'm going to make mine 15 inches because I know that will fit on my shelves. I trim off the excess cardboard, then glue in scraps to level the floor. From the spare cardboard, cut a rectangle to glue on for the other side. To make our box, take poster board or paperboard, cut a piece that can fit inside the box, glue the printables or scrapbook paper to the poster board. We could just glue the printables directly into the box. I just like using poster board because it can help to smooth out the lines from the cardboard. I'm starting with the center and then I add the sides. They do overlap slightly. I didn't get mine to match up perfectly, but hopefully it won't be that noticeable. Take the other printable with the 3 pictures, cut them out, and glue them to the bottom. I allow the ends of the paper to hang over the edge. Cut another piece of poster board to fit the bottom of the box, print out the printable for the ground, and cover it. I'm gluing one in the center and then patching it on the sides. Alright, not too bad. Before gluing the poster board into the box, let's cover the outside with a little wrapping paper. You can use tape. I'm just using a little glue, wrapping it over the edge so the outside is covered and kinda looks like a present. On the other side, glue in the poster board. You can let it curve for a seamless backdrop or push it into the corners. Take that extra piece that we left on earlier and glue it down to make sure there are no gaps. Then glue down the piece we made for the floor, giving us an easy printed backdrop that we can use to take photos of the dolls. We can take it a step further and use some of the leftover cardboard to draw some tree shapes. Cut them out. I made 2 that will fit on the sides of the box. We can paint them or cover them with scrapbook paper or cover them with one of our printables. This is our bark printable that is available on our blog. I just glue it onto the cardboard and wrap it going around the edge. They don't have to be super neat, and I like adding a few wrinkles for texture. Let's place them near the box to see how they look. I originally planned on gluing them to the side. However, part of me wants to use them to cover up some of those seams, or at least kinda cover them. I cut a little more cardboard, cover it with paper, then glue them on to widen the tree. Take LED lights and wrap them around the trees so they look like they are covered in Christmas lights. Then glue them into the box and attach the battery pack on the side. Let's add a little bit of greenery to sell the idea that these are decorated trees. Glue more around the bottom of the trees because we kind of just glued them in the middle of our scene, which I am not loving, so I decided to go ahead and move them to the sides. Then I patch the ground by placing more paper over my mistakes and cover it with a few plants. I removed the plants from the top. I was finding it a little distracting because sometimes less is more. Now we have a scene where it looks like there are trees in the background that are covered in lights, and there are a few close up. Let's grab a doll and pick out something to wear. How about this pink sweater and jeans we bought on Amazon with a beanie for a comfy, cozy look, perfect for walking around checking out the lights. We can take a scrap of leftover paper, roll it around the end of a paintbrush using glue to secure it, trim off the excess, trim the top and bottom to make a cup. Glue it to a scrap of paper, then fill it with hot glue. While the glue is cooling, let's cut a Q-tip into small pieces for easy mini marshmallows. Mix brown paint and Mod Podge. Paint the glue with the mixture. Add the Q-tip marshmallows into the wet paint and glue. Trim off the excess paper to make a quick cup of hot cocoa. Add a little poster putty to the side so we can attach it to the doll's hand. Place the doll in the scene. Make sure we can see the cocoa in the cup. I'm gonna have her looking off to the side like she's looking at the lights, and maybe the wind is blowing just a little to get our shot. Yes, we did all that just for a photo. Wow, the things we do for doll photography. And honestly, I don't think we need LED lights. But if we still want that dimension, we can take more cardboard and cover it with the printable to make a tree that looks like it has lights. Then glue it into the box for another option that blends in. I love that we recycled a doll box and now we have a backdrop where we can take photos anytime we want. Thank you for joining us while we made a Botanical Gardens inspired backdrop with holiday lights. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell and follow us on Instagram at MyFroggyStuff, the Frog Vlog, and Bella of MyFroggyStuff. And we will see you next time. Bye!
My sack hurt my back, yeah. They said same Nick, what you got up in that bag, yeah. I got racks in my sack hurt my back, yeah. Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, and Vixen. Comet, Cupid, Donner, and Blitzen. No, I can't forget about the one with the red nose. When I fly high, my sleigh still stay 10 toes. Bring the beat, bring the trees, bring the cheese. Put the lights up, 'tis the season. Need no Grinch types, no Ebenezer. Don't believe this, y'all need Jesus. Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds bling.